Welcome to the ESP training platform. On this module, we're going to go over some of the optimization reports we can run on our SteelHead devices through ESP. So to get to this tab, we open up our menu on the top left-hand corner, and we just go down to reports. Our first one that we'll see is our inventory report. But the tabs I will show you start on number 4 with our optimization report. So for this, we just pick whether we want to run the report against a individual endpoint or subgroup. For this one, I will just run a report against all subgroups over the last week. So we pick out our time, run the report, and what will be generated is a line graph of our data reduction measured against effective bandwidth. So as we can see, we're getting pretty good numbers here, and it looks like we are getting a good ROI and good performance that we are promised on these devices that we have in the field. We can check for trends at certain times when effective bandwidth and data reduction are lower, and when they're higher, and further investigate those issues. Down below that, our data is broken down based on subgroup. Let's look at an individual subgroup. So we run this report again, we will see the effective bandwidth and data reduction for the specific subgroup we ran. And down below that, we'll actually get an individual report on the devices in that subgroup. So we can see overall we're getting 65%, pretty good clip that we're hitting at data reduction wise. But we have a few devices that are at very low percentages or actually 0%. But we know which devices they are, so we can quickly troubleshoot those issues. Our next tab that I'll go over is our port optimization report. Again, we can pick out endpoint, subgroup, which subgroup we want to run or which endpoint, and we'll go over the last half a week. And here is your report. All the traffic that is being optimized by the SteelHead is listed here. So we can see we have our HTTP traffic being optimized at a really low rate at 9%, but it is still being optimized. If we want to take that out, we can see, our SMB2 traffic causing a big overhead on the network. Maybe we have a authenticity error out in the field that we need to take care of. And we have our mapping traffic, which is being optimized at a pretty good rate at 53%. So this is just a good way to judge what's running through your network and how well is it being optimized. Our next optimization report is our pass-through traffic. So we can actually see which types of traffic are just being passed through the SteelHeads. And as we can see, we have our SSL traffic, which maybe we have on a pass-through rule since it's encrypted data, but maybe we do want to optimize this data, and it's something we can go back and look at. We also have BitTorrent within the network, which is usually a bad sign, so you are made aware of the possible traffic that shouldn't be going through your network but is. Our last optimization report that we'll go over is our comparison report. With this, we just pick a time or a length of the report to be run, and we pick 2 separate dates. And then we run the report, and what you'll see is a side-by-side comparison of data reduction over time. So we use this if we want to make changes in the network, moving routers around, reprioritizing traffic, making a change at the data center. If we want to do that, then justify our changes, we can do that here. That is an overview of the optimization reports that ESP can pull. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to demo@tier3t.net and we will get back to you as shortly as possible. Thank you for taking the time to watch our optimization reports.